G'day everybody and welcome back to my Aussie Gardening Kitchen. If it's your first time here, my name's Darren, but please call me Daz. And I've got a bit of a different video for you here today. In this video today, I'm going to be talking about the Calmigo. Now, normally my channel is a cooking and gardening channel where I grow a lot of my own produce and I cook it and I do a lot of recipes. But I'm also very big on talking about mental health, especially because I initially started my channel where I wanted to show people that suffer from mental health issues such as myself that they can get out into the garden and enjoy things out in the garden and take their mind off things and try and get themselves back into a better routine and have a happier life. So for those of you who don't know, I have PTSD, anxiety, depression, and agoraphobia. So at the moment, I've not actually left my house other than medical reasons for about 3 years now. And I have panic attacks and all sorts of stuff like that. So the people at Calmigo had seen my channel and were quite aware of my struggles with mental health. And they got in touch and they asked me if I wanted to actually have a go at using their device and then giving an honest opinion on what I thought of my experience with it. So before answering them, I've gone on and I've had a look at the website because I wasn't that familiar with the actual device itself. And I had a look at it and it definitely got me interested. So I've said yes, and they've shipped it over from the United States to me here in Australia. I've now got it in my hands and I've had it for a month or so now, and I've been using it pretty much since I've had it. And yeah, I guess now's the time to tell you about it and what I actually think of it. And does it actually help me at all? So what is it and what does it do? Well, first of all, it basically teaches you a breathing technique, and it actually adapts to your actual breathing technique, and it's quite smart, and it's going to help you in moments of stress and anxiety to get out and, well, to get the device out and breathe into it and just relax and calm down by watching a series of lights. Or you can also feel a vibration from the machine itself. And you're just going to go through a process of breathing and bringing yourself back down to a calm state. So I really want to point out that this is something that you're going to breathe into and do breathing exercises. As simple as that. It's not for inhaling. So for instance, this here, if I turn it the right way around, is an asthma inhaler. It's nothing like that. It doesn't do what this does, and it's a totally different technique. So it's not an asthma inhaler or works like an asthma inhaler. So the Calmigo uses 3 scientifically proven methods to reduce anxiety. The first would be a grounding technique, which is a multi-sensory experience. And as you can see here, there's a button on the side, well, a switch on the side here that you can feel and it has a rough feel to it. And that's actually the switch to turn on the vibration, for instance. The second technique is the use of scented elements. So as you can see here, if I remove this rubber plate, you get 2 of these in your packaging, and they're actually scented. They're a long-lasting scented rubber plate. And you just simply take it out of the packaging and clip it onto the top. And when you breathe back in through your nose when using this machine or device, you're going to get that scent that comes with it. Now, this comes in lavender, peppermint, and bergamot. So you're able to actually pick a scent that you want to come with the machine, and then when you buy refills later, you've got a choice of 3 scents that you can use for this device. And the third one is personalized breathing regulation. Now, it's really cool. Inside here, in this part inside, where all the magic happens, all the mechanical parts, it actually senses your breathing at that very moment and adapts. It's amazing, and it actually does. So what you would do is when you first get the machine, they recommend in the instructions to spend 3 minutes of just breathing into it and just doing that for that 3-minute period. And the machine's going to learn what your breathing's like at a calm state. Well, actually, I should have said they recommend that you do it initially in a calm state. So this device is going to learn what the breathing's like in a calm state, and then later on, when you use it at times of anxiety, it's going to adapt accordingly. And yeah, it's pretty clever. So far, so good. It really does work like that. It's very impressive. Now, you may have noticed that I'm here in my bedroom, and the reason I'm recording in my bedroom is that this is my space where I like to come, and especially when I have panic attacks, just to come in and either lay down or just sit here and try to relax. And look, I've been through different types of therapies and learnt different techniques and stuff in the past, and breathing techniques for me, I just can't do them right, or I don't do them, I forget, you name it. I'm not that good at it. Now, when this turned up, it really did change things for me, because now it's just as simple as turning it on by pushing the button and then just breathing into it and following the lights. And it's pretty cool because the way it adapts to me personally, I'm able to breathe and calm down, and yes, it does work. I'm very impressed. So yeah, look, it's just a simple matter of holding it up. Now, I don't know for sure, but I can hear a rattling inside, and I'm assuming there's possibly a little ball or something that maybe when you blow into it, it sends it up a tube and it's measuring as it goes, and then at some point it will measure that it's at a certain point, and it'll stop you. Sorry, it will let you know to stop breathing and then breathe through your nose again. It's fantastic. It's, yeah, look, I don't know the exact technology, so don't quote me on that, but you can definitely hear a rattling when you blow into it and stop blowing. So anyway, I'll give it a go here, and hopefully you'll be able to see the lights. Now, actually, with the lights, what's really cool is they tell you not to look into the lights when holding it like that, because you don't want to go cross-eyed or strain your eyes or whatever. And it's true, because the lights are quite bright and you'll easily see them in your peripheral vision. And also with the vibration mode on the side there, you'll actually get a vibration in the device, and you'll feel that in your hands or your fingers when you get to the required amount of breath that you've reached. So anyway, I'll give it a go now, and hopefully you'll be able to see if I come in a bit closer. So there, I felt the vibration. I don't know if you saw the lights because of the angle that I was on, and I had my eyes closed, but I definitely felt the vibration, and I don't know if you heard it, but I could also hear the vibrating inside the device itself. Now, look, in a real world situation, I'm not twisting and turning and trying to show the lights to a camera. So in a real world situation, what I would do is I would have this in my pocket, and it does have a cover. So I take the cover off, and then it's quite simply wherever I am, and usually I try to come in here, I just turn it on and quite simply breathe into it like so. There you go. For me, I like to do deep breaths in and out, and yeah, I could never get my breathing techniques right, no matter how much I tried, and I didn't know when to stop or start or anything like that. But with this, it really does help me know when to stop and start, and I guess also to be consistent. Maybe that's the word I should be using, is to be consistent, because it's adapting to me, and that consistency helps me out with my breathing. When the box arrives in the mail, it's going to have everything you need. So it's going to have a quick start guide and an instruction manual, and the device itself with its cover. It's got a screwdriver so you can change the batteries, and of course they're giving you batteries as well. Now, something that did impress me was the batteries. They actually gave me Energizer industrial batteries. Now, I thought that was pretty cool. Normally when you buy a device or something, it just has a no-name brand of battery and you just don't know what quality they are. But seeing the Energizer name and the industrial name on the battery, I'm thinking they're pretty decent batteries to be helping me out with this as I start using it. There's a carry pouch in there too. So if you'd like to keep it in a carry pouch and maybe put it in a bag or something like that, you can. And that's the key too, the pouch and this being portable. Yeah, I'm quite happy to tell everybody that it was worthwhile testing it out and now talking about it. And I'm really hoping that other people are going to see this, give it a go themselves, and find a technique that works for them. And hopefully, it's going to help reduce their anxiety, because I'm not cured in any way, but this would definitely be a really good fix for the moment where I'm just overwhelmed and I just need that calming. And yeah, this is doing it for me. So I'll be definitely keeping up on the scents. I've got lavender here and I'm wanting to try the other two, particularly the peppermint. But yeah, this is going to be something that's going to stay with me for quite a while, I think. And I really do find it just handy in size and what it does. I'm one of those people who would rather watch a YouTube video of something being done rather than reading the instructions, if that makes sense. So for me, this thing here is basically showing me every time when I breathe, when to stop, how long to go for, every single time, and it adapts to me personally. And I like that because in the past I've tried breathing techniques and other techniques, and like I said earlier, I just don't know when to start, stop, or for how long to hold my breath and that sort of thing. And that takes all the guesswork out of it. Calmigo, thank you very much for introducing me to it and sending me mine, because it is very much something that I'm so glad that I've got, and I really do want to thank you. It's just really good, and I'm so glad that I've had this experience and it's going to continue going. If you go to the Calmigo website, you'll be able to see a whole bunch of research that's done by, I think there's 8 different independent studies. So go on there and you can research all the facts yourself and look up more on how it works and what's inside it and what it does and that sort of thing. So just go to the website and just check it out for yourself and see if it's something that fits for you. The team at Calmigo have given me my own special promo code, DAZ30. So if you go to my description down below and click on my link, if you go to the checkout process through my link and put in my code DAZ30, it's going to give you $30 off the price of your unit itself. So by doing that, you're helping me out and I do appreciate it. And I just wanted to thank you for your support. To those of you out there who are suffering from mental health issues, please remember that you're not alone. You're really not. There's people out there who you can talk to. There's professionals to see. There's devices like this that you can try for yourself, and hopefully they can help you manage your issues that you have. But ultimately, just don't forget you're not alone, and please see a medical professional. It really will help. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.